Hello, we're ready. You ready?
Okay. What's up, girl?
Hey, girl, where you calling me from?
From Jersey.
Jersey. How old are you?
I'm 35.
35. What you do for a living?
I'm a medic.
Okay. You have any kids?
No.
No kids.
Mm-mm.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay. And have you ever been married?
Yeah, I've been married twice.
When did you get divorced last?
Like back in 2019.
Okay.
No,
So
it was a little before that, before 2019.
But you're officially divorced.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Kenya, Jersey, 35, Aquarius. She works as a medic, no kids, married twice, but is divorced. What kind of man you looking for?
Before we get into what Miss Kenya looking for, we just wanted to bring this one to you. This lady was one of the weirdest, nuttiest guests we saw on this show. Now,
Absolutely.
from the title, you can see she doesn't believe in any kissing or holding hands while dating, and she's looking for a white Asian man, or a white or Asian man. She's an absolute nut, and we're gonna get into it. And everybody, grab your popcorn. Take this time to grab some popcorn and something to drink, because we might be here a while. But let's get into it.
Girl,
what kind of man am I looking for? Honestly, just someone who is serious and doesn't have a problem with commitment. Someone who's not like playing games, who really wants to be in like a committed relationship and dedicated to the relationship. I don't want somebody who wants like multiple wives or like someone who's gonna string me along.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
What are my some of my deal breakers? Like, I don't like someone who doesn't respect like my boundaries, or someone who's like who does a little too much public affection. I don't mind public affection, but I don't like a lot of it. Especially like when we're not married. Like if we're dating, I don't want you to touch me at all. Like I don't like people who touch me.
You don't like people who touch you?
No. No, I don't. No, not when we're dating. Like if we have an agreement, like we agree to be together, then that's different. But if we didn't agree to that, like no, I'd rather you like keep your hands to yourself.
Okay, keep your hands to yourself, as in like keep your hands to yourself, like no kissing either during dating.
Not when we're dating, because it's just like I don't like to rush. So I don't want to kiss people because like you're not committed to me, so I don't really know like what your routine is and what you have going on in your life. So it just grosses. It just makes I don't like it. It irks me. It's a real big deal breaker for me.
It's a real big. Okay, so how long do you normally date for?
I mean, honestly, that depends on the guy, because a lot of times when I go out on dates, I find that like they are talking to multiple people and maybe they don't want to be with me. So like I kind of leave that up to the guy. And then if I agree to it, then that's okay.
So what about, do you do hugs?
Do I do hugs?
Can he hug you or no?
It depends on the vibe, to be honest. I don't really hug everybody, no.
Okay, so clarity. If you're dating, no type of affection. You have to be in a.
This is why I said she was weird and nutty.
She didn't ask you about everybody. She asked you about somebody you dating. She didn't ask you about everybody. I don't hug everybody. Nobody expects you to just walk up and start hugging people. You said you want a man that's serious and all of this. She said she wants a man that's serious and all that. Like, I mean, serious how? Like if you're talking, if that's what you want, that's what you're looking for. I think that's going to come with some modicum of touching, some kind of contact.
Right.
This girl in a bubble shit she got going on, like that's unrealistic. Like, okay, everybody shouldn't just run down and touch you. Of course not. That's just weird.
Right.
But you're talking about dating someone serious, like until you're married. Like, what is this? This is crazy.
Right.
It gets worse, but this is just,
and then
y'all got too many
it gets worse.
idiosyncrasies.
The
Y'all got they got too many idiosyncrasies to be dating. Like that should disqualify you yourself right then and there. Like, but anyway.
And just wait till we get to the Kendra Cam, because there's a contradiction here. But yeah, this is why we wanted to bring this one to you. She's really weird, really nutty. And mind you, she's been married twice. She's 35 years old. She has no kids. Probably why she ain't got no kids. The husband couldn't even touch her.
Right.
Don't touch me.
Wow. Really?
What? You want some intimacy? Don't touch
schedule
me.
It.
And then she said it.
She said the vibe.
It's gross. She said that it's
gross.
Like she didn't want to say it like that, but no, she's grossed out. Like,
she's insane.
Ma'am,
this is insane.
People have germs. It's like, come on now. You don't go around kissing and hugging everybody, but it's a romantic interest.
I would think.
I would think you would kiss him and hug him.
Or contact, like when we spoke of this before, like
some type of contact.
There's some contact that's incidental, like you don't think about it, but it's just something that you would just do. You know what I mean? It's just close quarters, y'all dating, y'all in, close, y'all locked in. There's feeling there. There's going to be some contact. I'm not talking about, even in a sexual way. It's just like normal physical contact. Like, and if she's weirded out by that, like
non-sexual contact,
just regular contact, like just here you probably won't even realize it how much you would, have that kind of contact when you're in close quarters with somebody. You understand what I'm saying? It's not anything weird or even sexual. I'm not even talking about sexual or a PDA. It's not even a PDA. Mm-hmm. It's just a regular contact. You open the door, you help her out the car. You go into a restaurant, you might usher her through the door. You know what I mean? You're sitting down, she might lean on you. Oh, look, I want to tap you on the leg. I want this. You ever saw it? Whatever. Like there's so much physical there, that can be there, that if that weirds you out and you got to wait for the vibe, like too many idiosyncrasies, man. They're nutty. They're crazy. Like, she's crazy.
Right. And the part about the hug, you got to wait for a vibe to hug somebody.
The vibe.
Like, what? I don't know. I don't know if your parents hugged you or something, or you was missing that type of connectedness or something, or whatever's wrong with you. Because there's definitely something wrong. This is not normal. This is abnormal activity.
Definitely something
like wrong. What? And I just don't know exactly what. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know that this is abnormal behavior. But 100%. Let's continue.
Please.
Committed relationship for the kiss part too. Okay. Do you have any deal breakers?
That was my deal breakers. Like, I don't like if I'm out on a date and you could ask like a lot of the friends that like a lot of my guy friends who've taken me out on a date, like seriously, I don't want you to put your hands on me. Like if you touch me, it's kind of creepy and it is a ultimate deal breaker. Like we could still be friends, but I don't think because you didn't respect my boundaries, like after I already told you that that's something I do not want and I don't like it. If you can't even respect that, then and you're gonna treat me like I'm weird for wanting that.
You are.
Then I don't want it. It's not gonna work for me because I feel disrespected at that point. Like I feel like that's already starting a problem, and we're not gonna really be able to agree on too many things. If something that simple, if you can't even do something that simple.
Okay. Okay. So we got that clarity. Do not touch her. So should he look a certain way?
Look at this nut.
So I
Let
usually
me ask this. Can he hold your hand?
can you hold my hand? It depends on the vibe. Like it depends on how many times we've been dating, how long.
Okay, let's say first date, you guys go to a walk in the park. He can't hold your hand walking in the park on the first date.
No, Kendra.
No.
Hey.
No.
No. I mean, because honestly, to get to the first date, we would have had to be on the phone talking.
And how
like, because I
long would
don't
that
know
take?
this person. So we would have, like, I need to know who you are first. Because you know something? Like, I live near, like, I don't know. I just don't like it.
Okay.
What? Near what?
Okay.
Near what?
Okay, should the guy look a certain?
You can't even hold her hand strolling through the park. You can't even do, where you lock arms together. You can't even do that either.
Nothing. Arm around her? Cause you gonna go under the wing? Like you ain't gonna go under the brother's arm? Nothing.
Touching.
Like,
you touching her.
Oh my God, yo. Weird, man.
Don't touch her.
Idiosyncrasies, man. What's going on here? Like, okay, if you got that kind of you shouldn't be dating. Like you can't try to date and have all these pet peeves and hang-ups and vibes and what? That goes with trust. I don't know what you into. Of course you don't. Do you ever really know somebody? Until you've put somebody in every scenario, you don't know how they're gonna react, or a lot of things are unknown. That's more like trust. Like, take my hand, I got you. Like you questioning everything.
Right.
So you're bristling at the smallest things. A hug, hand holding. Now kissing, okay, that's germs. I could understand that maybe so. Everybody's not, receptive to that. Okay, that's cool. But hand holding, hugging, this is just regular forms of affection or contact. I'm not even gonna call it affection. I'm gonna call it contact. Like, how do you greet somebody you're dating? If he come pick you up, you stroll out the house, you're not gonna hug him? What, you gonna give him the head nod? What up, my nigga? Like, no dap? Like, you ain't even dapping brothers? Finger. Like, come on, man.
Nah, she gonna give him finger twirls. Hi.
Right. The creepy, like my sister called it. The creepy.
Right.
Beat.
You know how you wave, but you do the little twirling of your fingers.
Yeah, from pinky to pointer. Hi, little creepy bitch greeting. Like, man, get out of here, man. Get out of here with this. This is crazy. Y'all need to really, fellas.
God.
Let me speak to my fellas. Fellas, stay away from these. Don't even waste your time. This is a charge. She'll put charges on you for trying to shake her hand. Like, come on, man. What's going on with this? She's crazy. She's crazy.
Right.
That's it. There's no negotiating. She's crazy.
Let's continue on and see how crazier this gets.
Way.
Yeah, so I like tall men and I like light-skinned men. I would like to date like an Asian guy or a white guy.
Okay, why not black men?
I've just had my rodeo with them. I'm done.
Rolled all.
So you're done with black men?
Yeah, it would really take a special type of black man. Like, honestly, he has to be very serious.
You special.
Like, he has to really want to be with me in order for me to want to even think about talking to him.
Ooh, okay, what about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I mean, yes. I would like my husband to be financially stable, just in case, like, we have future goals and, I'm not able to keep up my part.
Okay. Is there a dollar requirement minimum?
Is there a dollar minimum? I mean, yeah, like, actually, you have to at least make $50K. Like, I want you to be like a college graduate. I want you to make at least $50K. Yeah.
At least $50K. Okay. Mm-hmm. At least $50K. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
before we get to the Kendra Cam, what if that brother says, I don't want you to touch my money. You can't touch my wallet.
Get your hands off my cash.
Right. Unhand my wallet.
Mm-hmm.
So she looking for a white or Asian man. Any of our subscribers, any of our watchers, if you white or Asian, let us know if this is the type of woman that you would date. Jump down in the comments.
Right. I wonder.
And of course, brothers, let us know what y'all think as well.
All right. I wonder, do the same rules apply if you're non-black?
Right.
I wonder. Is this just one of those black men are creepy and they crazy, like one of those kind of situations? I don't know. But we know who's the crazy one in this whole scenario. It's not black men. This is you. This is you, nutcase.
No. I mean, by the wig, we should have known she was crazy. That wig looked like a Tyler Perry wig, and she's the crazy ex-wife.
I'm done.
You know what? I'm gonna give Tyler Perry a storyline. Let me stop. Let's get to the Kendra Cam. Y'all ready? Because this is the part. This was the part for me.
Notice, guys. We're gonna play a little.
Oh God, you want to do the Kendra Cam? I don't have my tripod, but hold on, because you know something. 1 second.
She had the setup. Now look at the ceiling.
Hold on, Kendra.
What is this?
Let me just get something to hold my phone.
It's a curtain in the middle of the room.
All right.
So where do they have
what
those
type of room would this be? Right.
Hold on a second.
She in there prepping.
I'm not, you know something? I'm not fat though, but I'm very voluptuous.
Well, show us so we can see.
Just do the cam and stop qualifying.
You know, usually people say I have a nice figure.
Who said that?
So, hold on, let me see if I could give you like a figure real quick. So, can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay. You know, I got some booty.
Okay, so she got some booty. Okay.
Can you see me?
Look, now she talking about she got some booty, but ain't no guy can touch.
He's voluptuous.
Why you trying to advertise the booty and all the curves? He can't touch it no way.
Can't do none of that. Can't spell on it. Nothing.
She's teasing. Nothing. You can't do nothing.
She's trolling you. And guys, did you notice again? Take notice of the background.
Look at the background, y'all.
You got the middle
now
divider
this curtain. Now the curtain don't touch, but it don't touch the flow.
Middle divider.
What type of room is this?
Tell me.
We can see. Yeah.
Okay.
Look.
Yeah, I got like a lot of love handles.
Love handles is for somebody handling it.
So Kenya, when was your last relationship, love?
Right.
So my last relationship was like, honestly, I haven't really been in any real relationships. I've been single for a long time.
Okay.
Why?
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Oh no, I don't tell people that. I haven't, like, it's been a long time, but you know, it's wet like a lake down there, so.
What?
She said it's wet like a lake. Coming from the woman of the sound like she made it sound like she a woman of the cloth.
Right.
With the no touching while dating. Virtuous. Proverbs 31.
Sure.
And now she talking about it's wet like a lake.
The pussy wetter than the ocean.
That she was.
Perfect. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, man. Get out.
Oh my God. I'm with Kendra right here. Like, this is nutty. But it gets worse. It gets worse.
And again, notice the background, fellas. Stay away from this. Don't be enticed by whatever you saw appealing on the. Don't stay away. Red flag. Red flag. Nutcase.
Nutty.
She's nuttier. She's nuttier.
She'll bury your drawers.
Yes.
in the backyard.
You're gonna get charges.
This is the type of woman. Let me not say her specifically, but she the type that she's the archetype of the type that will bury your drawers in the backyard and have you not knowing which way you going.
Charges.
So let's go.
Terrible.
We'll leave it at that. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I've been to the GYN recently. Does that count?
No, that doesn't count as intimacy.
Oh, because I gave her all my information.
Oh, God.
The question, to be frank, is, and you don't have to answer it, but the question to be frank is, when's the last time a man's private area has been in your private area? To give the clear, since y'all don't understand what that question means, that's what that means. But you don't have to answer it. So the GYN does not qualify.
It don't.
Oh, okay. All right. No, I usually don't disclose that type of information, but it's been a long time actually. So
okay. 3 flaws.
Now, all my ladies, now when we go get our annual exam, ain't not one of us thought that was pleasurable. Why would this lady sit up here and talk about the annual exam, checking the cervix? I'm sorry, guys, as something pleasurable. Lady, that's an exam. So you was sitting there getting turned on when that lady was?
Probably was. She was. This ice queen, yeah. Can you get another sample? Out of here. Just
ma'am.
She's crazy. She's crazy.
Lord.
Abort mission, fellas. Leave.
You
don't,
sure
don't
you
even do it.
You don't need to. You sure you don't need to check again?
You need another sample.
I'm done.
God,
this is just so crazy. Like, lady,
it's insane.
You ain't had nobody touch you in years because you don't want nobody to touch you.
Thank you.
So now you getting a little hot and bothered by your OBGYN?
Crazy. This is crazy.
Because she doing a routine full exam on you. You know, usually this moist down here. Okay.
Nut.
Because I don't see how that is a routine exam. Why are you even thinking about that while that lady is performing this exam on you? This is so weird.
No way. She's weird, y'all.
I just wanted to point that out.
She's weird.
But let's continue.
You have to work on, sweetheart.
3 what?
3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws I have to work on.
Yes, ma'am.
In you.
I would say
that wig.
I'm done.
I'm perfect. No, I'm kidding. Communication, and I will work on communicating.
Ma'am.
Being like open-minded, maybe. Like being open to like maybe what my guy friend wants to do and not like being shut off.
Guy friend.
Like, you know, that's kind of a flaw because I'm not too open about everything. Maybe like
ma'am.
That's really all I could think of as far as flaws, to be honest.
So just 2 flaws?
Yeah, maybe so the first one would be like being more open to what my guy friend wants me to do instead of just being like so closed off, like being more open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one was communicating, like working on communicating with other people or like with my guy friend and stuff like that. And
guy friend.
I'm not really sure for a third one what I would say.
You have some paid questions. Do you want them?
Sure.
Okay. So
they paid you or me?
They paid me to ask you these questions.
Oh, cool. Okay. Sure.
Fabulous Faces says, I'm very much a girl's girl, but if someone is respecting you, all your boundaries, and doesn't make sex a big deal, he or she can't hold your hands. It's your world, sis, but that's a little extreme.
Well, honestly, I work in like a healthcare, and especially after like COVID and stuff like that, I kind of prefer like to keep my hands to myself until I really know that person and their routine. It's no disrespect. I'm sorry. And I don't include holding a person's hand as being a girl, but
No. She's saying
that.
Hold on. To be clear, she's saying the person that requested that paid for the question is a girl, and she's saying she's normally a girl's girl, as in she always sees things from a girl's perspective. That's what she meant by that.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't include holding hands with a man as being a girl, as a part of being a girl's girl. Like,
no, you're not understanding.
I know she's a girl's girl,
y'all
and
both stupid.
No, hold on, pause. You're not understanding what she's meant by that. What she's saying by that is, there's girls that are like always ride for women, right? Regardless of the scenario. So that's what she meant by that line. It's not saying, she's just saying, as a girl's girl who I ride for you, I'm just confused why this guy can't hold your hand. That's what she's saying.
Oh, right. Yeah. Like I said, because I work in the healthcare field, and just after COVID and stuff like that, like I just rather get to know the person a little more before I start holding hands. I don't know. It depends on the vibe. I'm not saying I'm against it 100%. I'm not saying I'm going to get caught out there holding somebody's hand after I said I didn't. Like, I wouldn't. I mean, I if I like the guy enough and he wants to hold my hand, sure. But we will probably be a couple dates in. Like, I see it as a red flag when a man is like trying to grab you up all the time, especially when you just met him. So, I'm not really with it. Like, I've had dates where the guy wanted to hold my hand and I tried it and everything, but it just didn't work out. So I don't want to like send any mixed signals or any mixed feelings. Like, I'm so into you, so I want to hold hands. Like, God. I hold those things for someone I'm serious about. I feel like those things are special, and I don't want to share them with everyone.
Okay.
Let's stop the myth, right? This is the myth here. She's talking about on the first date, and after time goes by, and later on, as she gets to know you, this will change. That's bullshit. It's not gonna happen. This is what she's trying to sell you. It's gonna be the same thing throughout. She's gonna always be considering whatever she just put in there, and where you been, and I don't know what you did, and COVID ain't going nowhere. You were doing this before COVID. So let's stop that. Let's put that to the side. And you're going to continue doing this after you quote unquote get to know somebody and all that. That's why you're single now. If you're a germaphobe, crazy girl in a bubble situation like that, then you should not date. There's nothing weird about a man trying to have physical contact with you. If he likes you, that's what men do. Now, she doesn't like these men that she's considering. She called them guy friends. She's calling them everything but what you would call your paramour, your man, your boyfriend, your husband. She's been married twice. From her lips. She's been pulling this routine for years, and then somebody probably bought it and thought, oh, she's just a reserved woman. She will probably be a good wife. And then when you got her, you married her, and you found out that bed is frozen stone cold. There's no touch. You can't do this. The vibe got to be right. The right side of the moon got to be shining to get a goddamn hug. The other day when we first were introduced to this character, we had to think about what the proposal would look like. If you can't touch her, your ass get down on bended with ring to propose. She says, I do. You can't then grab her hand with your the ring in your right hand, grab her hand with your left and put the ring on her finger. No, she gonna tell you, yo, put it on the table and I'll put it on when you get up. Or the motherfucker probably grab some sanitizer and sanitize the damn ring before she. Like, yo, come on, what are you doing? Like, it's just crazy, man.
Hey, yo, slide that ring over to me, bruh.
Right? you can't put it on traditionally. Like, no, you gotta leave it on the table, slide it across down the goddamn dining room table. Come on, man. What's this?
Right.
Get your ass. Get out of here.
Here you go. Here you go. You want to marry me or not?
Right. Right? Like, come on. No touch. Yeah, man. Nut. And before y'all say it, it was said, somebody's gonna say it in the comments if we don't get through the whole thing. But somebody asked, was she abused or she had any kind of, is this a childhood trauma or something like that? Like, she said no. Odd. Like, I would
that make it even worse.
Yeah.
If you had a childhood trauma, at least we could understand why you like this. Or something that would explain why you're like this. But you just doing this for what reason?
All right, and again, character. If this is you, some people are germaphobes and they, reserved. Well, go sit your ass in somebody's bubble and just chill. Like, you cannot date somebody and have these kind of hangups like that. I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. Somebody gonna slip up. If he like you, he gonna slip up. And he put his arm around your waist. Right. Now he getting a goddamn charge. He got an SA because he tried to hold your hand. Like, come on, man. Get out of here. It's weird and it's creepy. Like, only thing weird and creepy is your ass. That's what's weird and creepy. You. Please, man.
Oh, Lord. Let's continue.
Fair enough. Divine Photo says, if you are over black men, why go on a black dating show to say you like other races? Other races are going to notice the self-hatred and treat you that way.
Fact.
I didn't say I hate black people or black men. I'm brown. Like, I didn't know this was a black dating show, first of all, but okay. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Look, honestly, crazy. I've never dated a white guy. I've never dated an Asian guy. So, like, if there's some Asians and white guys here who want to date a black female, I'm so open to that. Like, that's really who I want to be with next. Like, that's someone I want to date. I've never dated those races. So that's really someone I want to date. Like, when I'm in the club or at the bar, like, I try walking up to white men and they shut me down. They tell me they have a girlfriend, or like they just flat out say no. I try to get their numbers, like, and they don't come up to me and talk to me. So I don't know. Like, I'm always dating African Americans or Haitians and Jamaicans and Nigerians, and I'm always dating black guys. Like, I just want to try somebody else. So my ex-husband, he's Jamaican, but he's like Spanish. And
that's right. You were married twice. So what were the races of your ex-husbands?
Right. My first husband, he's African American, but like he's Spanish. And like I've dated a lot of Spanish guys, but my second husband, he's Jamaican. But he's still like really, really fair-skinned Spanish. So
okay.
What?
Well, Pap said,
how is he Jamaican but fair-skinned?
How's everybody Spanish? Like, he's African American, but he's Spanish, and he's Jamaican, but this woman is nuts, man. She's gone. And then
is he Afro Latino?
She talking about she running down on white men. You run down on a white man, but a brother can't touch you, can't shake your hand, can't get a hug. But you running, putting yourself in position, diving in front of white men. It's crazy. I'm done.
Okay. So basically, she want to be a bad witch for Mr. Cartwright. That's what she's saying.
That's the goal.
Or for Mr. Lee.
Please.
Mr. Cartwright or Mr. Lee.
I'm done. Sad. You a fucking nutty divester. All my white brothers, white men, stay away. Steer clear. This is nutcase. Nutty.
Our Asian brothers, stay away.
Stay away. It's gonna be charges. She's gonna put charges on you. And you think you in demand? She likes you. Sure, she does. This is a case waiting to happen. Stay away. Just stay away. Steer clear. Nutty.
And on the behalf on the behalf of the Black delegation, we don't claim her. I don't know what she is. We don't claim her.
Yeah, for real. She can go back from when she came. I don't claim her. It's not my
wherever
sister.
that wig came from.
It ain't my sister. Ain't that.
A famous actress said she was through with brothers as well, and is paying both of her non-brothers dearly.
She can't read.
They forced her right back to them.
They talking about Halle Berry, you dumb bots.
I guess this is meaning that someone else said they gave up Black men, but they came back.
Someone else.
I'm not against Black men, but I'm just saying, like, I haven't found, like, recently, I haven't found anybody serious yet. That's
okay,
a bet. Like, I've already had 2 Black husbands. I don't know.
Michael said, Kendra, can you please ask her if she's in a psychiatric hospital? We do see a hospital.
Look, wristband. Look.
Like, you know,
admit it.
I didn't want to disclose it. I was hurt recently, so I am in recovery. Yeah, it's not a psychiatric hospital, no.
Okay, but I guess they're noticing it. They're saying, ask you why you're in the hospital now.
I don't really want to tell anybody why. That's my personal information and business, and this is way too public. Like,
this is true, and you don't have to answer. But you did call us from the hospital, child. But you don't have to answer. You can keep your business to yourself, but you got to take responsibility that you called us from the hospital.
So I'm a full risk right now because I got injured.
Why?
Okay,
but I'm a full risk. I'm in a wheelchair. You see, I'm in a wheelchair, and I was a full risk. But I recently got back on my feet, so I'm walking again. But I had lost the ability to walk, and I was in the hospital since.
That Kendra Cam mighty fine.
It's October now, so I was in the hospital since August. So I've been in the hospital this whole time. Yeah.
Oh wow! What happened? You don't want to tell?
No, I can't. You don't want to. Actually,
it's telling the world.
Why you can't?
No, I can't disclose that information, but I was just injured and now I'm on recovery and like I'm walking again. I started walking the other day, so I'm so happy. But like I'm not like mentally
I'm so happy.
disabled or anything like that. I just got really seriously hurt in August.
You are mentally disabled.
And then the last one is gonna say, they say, have you been abused?
Have I been abused by who?
I don't know. Who? It just says, ask him respectfully, has she been abused?
Like abused how?
Abused.
Like what they mean? Like honestly, like no.
I think that because of I think some people may think that you have a past that made you this way, that made you so closed off with physical touch from the opposite sex. So some people think maybe you went through something so traumatic that has your walls so up. When it comes to
I have not been abused. With my first husband, we did used to get into like a lot of physical fights. That's why I left him. And he just used to drink a lot, and I'm not a big drinker, so like it didn't work out because he started cheating on me and stuff like that, and I just was fed up. So I ended that relationship. But no, I haven't been abused besides like that little scruffle.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Okay. Are you on the Kendra G? Did I ask you last question? Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
He wouldn't.
No, you didn't ask me that. No.
Okay, that's the last question.
Why would a guy be lucky to be with me? Well, I'm like the total package. I'm smart. I'm beautiful. I'm a nice dancer. I'm very kind. I'm sweet. And I take care of business. I take care of myself. I'm just very focused on the things that I want. And if we click and vibe, I think we would get along. I like to travel. So like, you know, it's really like never a dull moment with me. You know, I'm a big on activities, like to do a lot of things. I like to travel and stuff. So I think we could always find something to do. And yeah.
Okay. Are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
You know something? I was. And
she's lying.
I still have it on my phone. I have the app.
Okay.
But I wanted to get up here and
talk to you first. The guy can reach out to you on the app and keep me posted how it goes.
Okay. All right.
We're going to quickly give our final thoughts here because ain't much more to say.
Yeah, I've said it all. Fellas, please stay away from this nutcase. There's just charges and strife and bad vibes here. You can't shake her hand. You can't hold her hand. Can't hug her. Can't kiss her. You won't be getting none of that, cat. This is just sadness. It's just an ice queen looking to divest. That's all I see. And my white brothers or my Caucasians, Asians, stay away from this. I don't think I have to tell y'all that. I believe y'all see what we see. This is a psychiatric patient. This is a mentally challenged to a certain extent woman. And I don't think anybody wants any parts of this. She can save her megabytes. Kendra just want that $5, but she know there's no prospects for this woman. Fellas, please. And I got to say this to the fellas. Because black brothers, we hard-headed. You see a little TNA and you think you're going to go over there and change. You're going to go over there and get charges put on you. Please, fellas, stay away from this nutcase and all nutcases that fall up under this archetype. Please, there's nothing good here. And I'll rest my case. Queen, I'm turning it over to you.
You know what? I just want to point out that she said she want to be traveling, but how you going to travel when you're a germaphobe? Like you comfortable with laying in the hotel? She'll probably be the one that changed all the sheets in the hotel room. Like, I understand, they may not clean as well as you clean. You might need to spray a little Lysol and stuff like that. But I'm talking about to the point where you changing the sheets on the bed. That's probably what she would be doing. I don't see how this lady is going to be comfortable traveling and being amongst different cultures and people and stuff like that. I don't get it. So I just want to point that out. That's just sound like a contradiction. And all this woman is saying is a contradiction. She did talk about the whole thing about don't touch her and all of that. But then she said, oh, I got the love handles. But it's for no touch. So why are you trying to flaunt it, but nobody can touch it? Mm-hmm. Like, it's definitely something is off with this lady. You probably would have to go ask her 2 husbands what was going on with her. Because they left.
Yeah,
they got out there quick in a hurry.
Rightfully so.
They've been going.
Yes.
I think she said she divorced the last husband before 2019. So
wow.
Before, let's say before age 30, around age 30, she had 2 failed marriages. And 2 failed marriages.
Insane.
Yeah. That should be, if that's not no indication of how crazy or something is off with this lady, I don't know what is. I mean, how much more proof do you need?
Yeah.
She don't want you to touch her. 2 failed marriages. She finds pleasure, or not necessarily finds pleasure, but that little joke about the doctor's office is not cute.
No, that's weird.
How would you even put that together?
It's weird.
There's nothing sexual going on about a cervical exam.
Weird,
ma'am. And it was just a little. I don't know what else proof you need that to stay away. I don't know what she need to do. Maybe she need to get her issues. You got way more than 2 flaws that you need to work on.
For real.
Go work on your issues, ma'am.
For real.
Go work on that. That's all I got.
Yeah. My goodness. This was a weird one here. Oh, man. And I'm going to say it one more time. Fellas, please stay away. But you guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree. If we were on base, off base, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated #1 here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. And don't forget to hit that noti bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of this heat. We thank everybody for coming out this evening. We had a good show. And we will catch you guys on the next one. We thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.